Hi friends, I am Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit and my intuition and the tarot to communicate energies to you, the viewer. And today's reading will be channeling your person and what they want to say to you. Okay. Now, before we get into channeling your person directly, we will, once you pick your pile, we will pick up the energy of your connection to make sure that it is resonating for you so that you know you've picked the right pile. So we have three options to choose from today. We have option number one with this flat purple, black, green stone, speckled stone. Very beautiful. And option number two is this white stone. And option number three is this Picasso Jasper cubed stone. All right, so take a look at these three and feel free to pause the video so that you are concentrating on whichever one is calling out to you. And then the pics will be in the description box, timestamp below, and in the pinned comment. And I will see you at your pick. Hello, gorgeous pile number one. If you pick this beautiful flat stone, and then pile number one, this is your reading. Now, before we get into channeling the person on your mind and what they want to say to you, we're going to get the tone or the energy of the connection first so that you know whether this is indeed the right connection we're channeling. So we have the Five of Wands. We'll ask Spirit for clear and concise message for beautiful pile number one pick. And thank you so much, pile number one, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. Spirit, please protect pile number one and myself as we channel this message for the greatest and highest good of the viewer. So Five of Wands. Now I'm going to actually clear the energy of these cards. Just mute your volume. Sometimes we have energies stuck on the cards from previous readings. All right, Spirit, clear and concise for beautiful pile number one message. Okay, we have the World, and we have the Three of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so the connection right now, I feel, is most likely over or has ended, and I feel like it was a challenging connection for you, and maybe it was challenging to break free from this connection. I feel like you guys have been working on trying to heal yourself, but I feel like part of you is still wanting answers and still wanting to maybe clear the air about what had happened or why this connection ended. Maybe this person left you for someone else or chose someone else, or I feel like there was definitely conflict here in moving forward with the connection, in which things came to an end, and I feel like you guys have had some time to reflect. I feel like you guys might almost feel like you got cut out of this person's life, or yeah, there's something about how this ended that left you wanting answers, but maybe not right away, because maybe it's too painful. And now you're kind of wanting some answers as to why it ended, or why it couldn't move forward, why it was so difficult, maybe why they chose someone else, or yeah. Okay, let's see if we could see some more here about this connection before we get into channeling this energy of this person. Spirit, thanks for that clear, concise message for pile number one. Can we get some more so that pile number one knows that this is indeed their pile? Thank you. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Something about time here. I think something took a really long time. 2 tens. Yeah, definitely an ending here. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending. It could be betrayal. The 2 of Swords. And then we have another 10. So 3 tens. 10 of Wands in reverse. I feel like things took a really long time. Things took a long time, and potentially things that were supposed to move forward didn't quite move forward. And maybe you felt like you couldn't progress here because the rug got pulled from under you. And I do feel like there's an energy here of you having to sit with what happened, making sense of it, and now feeling like you're ready for the next piece of whatever this means. So it means having a communication about why this ended, or yeah, I feel like there's something here about now you being ready for closure, now you being ready to I don't know, maybe take a look at this from a different angle and change things up, change things that you weren't able to change in the past in this connection. I'm also getting an energy here of maybe you not taking this connection as serious as you possibly could have in the past. Something ended, and now you're wanting to see if you could move forward or have communication about what the future looks like in this connection. Let's get some more, and then we can get into channeling. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for this message for pile number 1. Anything further so that pile number 1 knows that indeed this is their connection. The Magician. We got the Emperor in reverse. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. This energy I'm getting is very close to yesterday's energy, yesterday's reading. 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is kind of the same energy. I feel like you... Now, if you're the one who did not show up in the connection in the past and things were difficult, I feel like there's an energy here of you wanting to make things better, wanting to smooth things over. I feel like you're in a state of regret over maybe how you showed up and your inability to make things happen or invest in this connection or add stability here or commit. I feel like there was a long time of maybe indecision or no movement, or things got challenging, and instead of stepping forward, maybe you didn't quite face the challenge here, or felt like you weren't wanting to face the challenge. Now, if you're not the one who wasn't stepping up here, then the person that you, whatever energy that I'm channeling here, is a person who wasn't able to step forward, fight for the connection. They're now regretting it, and they're wanting to manifest something here, because I think there's been enough time for them to realize that they do have what it takes, or they're now in a position that they're able to have a fighting chance where they might have not have had before. Okay, so I don't know what energy I'm going to be channeling when I channel this message, whether you are the person who wasn't showing up, or whether you were with someone who wasn't fighting for the connection and kind of took maybe an easy way out or didn't feel empowered. But we'll see when we channel. But if this sounds like your connection, then we'll see who I'm channeling here. And you can either resonate it as your own subconscious message, or it could be channeled from your person. Feel free also to check out another pile in the intro to see if it's resonating for you, maybe in another aspect of the same connection. Okay, so let's take a look at channeling this energy for you guys. And I will be channeling directly as your person. Okay, so let's pull the oracle cards. This might take a little bit. If you want to skim forward, feel free to do that. All right, we have To the Sea with the number 7. We have Vinegar, the number 34, number 7 as well. You guys might be seeing 7. The Vision. Yeah, I feel like something's changed right now in this energy from the past. Ooh, okay, well, I didn't mean to flip these, but now we saw the Eternal Child. So I have a feeling this is something that wanted to reveal itself. So we'll include that as well. Yeah, I feel like there's been time to look back. All right, we have the All-Knower. We have Gifts from the Past. And we have Can't Be Caught. 14, 59, and 10. Move these down here. Spirit, clear and concise here for beautiful pile number 1. We will be channeling their person on their mind. We have number 52, of course, number 7 again with Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. And I feel like maybe we should get tarot card here. We'll pull 2. Now, let's see if there's anything that I can communicate before I do the channeling here. Okay, 3 cards wanted to come out. So we have the Hermit, we have the 9 of Swords, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see if there's anything here. Yeah, I feel like things are different now in regards to this person. Okay, I'm going to channel this person. I feel like when we were together, I was confused, but not about you. I was confused about what I wanted, because I didn't feel like I was able to represent what I was feeling inside. And it was important to me to show up in a way that made sense and that mattered, but I knew the time was off. I know that right now you're probably really angry at me. I think I ruined everything. I'm pretty sure I ruined everything. But it doesn't matter to me right now if you reject me. All that matters is that I've had time to really reflect on what it is that I wanted. I've identified where I might have been holding back because of challenges that I held within. I was able to take a look at these dark places within me. I think we can make things work. I think things could get way better now that I've cleaned up my act. I feel like I can address the areas that I know bugged you. I feel like you were the one who always understood that about me. And if you understood that about me in the past, I don't know why you can't understand that about me now. But now I'm willing to work for this connection. To be honest, I feel like I've done so much reflecting that I know my strengths might not appear like strengths to you, but it's giving me the confidence to make amends. And if we can't make this connection work, then at least let's have a communication about what happened. I don't want you to be angry at me or to hold this against me forever. I feel like you were able to really show me a side that I'll always remember of how someone who didn't give up on me. But now you've moved on. And I guess I was really scared of you moving on. So it triggered something within me. And at first I was scared. But the more I went to take a look, I feel like it was meant to be. And if that's the only thing I get out of this, then I'm grateful for having met you. But I feel like I could see where this went wrong. And I think that despite how I showed up, there's also a part of you that needed healing, a part of you that needed changing. I can't tell you what that is, but I know the timing wasn't right. That can't all be put on me. I feel like we mirrored each other a lot. And maybe you feel like you showed up in a way that I didn't show up, but there were times that you showed up and it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And maybe you weren't trying to do that, but that's how I felt. But I'm willing to put all of that behind me because I can see a future. I can see us conquering any sort of challenges in the future. I see us working together, healing each other. Part of me is scared and anxious because I feel like, what if it doesn't work out? What if things don't work out? But that's not going to stop me. I think this is a magical connection. I feel like I'm able to use everything that I've learned in order to show up in this connection the way you need me to. I'm really confident now. I think it's time that we really try from a genuine place where we're both trying. Although I know you're still angry and I know I ruined things, you probably don't want to talk to me. Just know that I forever want to be in your life, even if it's just a memory. I think we were destined to meet, and this was destined to happen. But the future is a choice. We have a choice to move on from each other or to move on with each other. I'm ready to accept whichever decision you choose. But please don't cut me out of your life. All right, so that's what we channeled from this person. Sounds to me like it was the person who maybe was not showing up in this connection, which could very well be your energy. If it is, you might have your person in another pile here. But yeah, so that is the reading for you guys. Beautiful pile number 1. If you're going to join me in another pile, I will see you there. If not, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, gorgeous pile number 2. If you picked this beautiful stone right here, then pile number 2, this is your reading. Welcome. We will be channeling the person on your mind. And before we channel that person, I will be channeling them directly to you. We will pick up the energy of the connection so that you know indeed this is the connection you came here about. Okay, we'll ask Spirit for clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 3. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse. We got the 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, Spirit, clear and concise for pile number 2. Thank you very much. Please protect me and the viewer as we channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy of you and your person. I'm so blessed. So, Ace of Swords reverse, 3 of Swords reverse. you wanting to come out? We have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So there is something here about now having clarity and now having boundaries. I feel like in this connection here, there was a lot of pain that was caused by uncertainty and by not putting in boundaries or being able to be clear. But I feel like you're on the mend and you're trying to, I feel like you're coming out of a state of pain and maybe even a state of in denial at one point, or not knowing, or not being able to get the truth or the clarity that you needed. And now you're wanting to enjoy yourself, whether it's in this connection or not. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's outside of this connection, because I feel like this connection wasn't able to give to you what it is that you needed. So you had to lay a boundary and get very clear and stick to your boundaries as far as what it is that you want. And this person, I feel, or the person in your connection, is potentially wasn't able to show up or has hurt you in a way that you're trying to distance yourself from here. So let's pull some more and see if we can get some more about this connection, so that you know this is indeed your pile before we channel your person. Spirit, clear and concise for pile number 2. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Cups. Now it's upright. The Moon in reverse. And the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like in this connection there was a lot of uncertainty, and maybe the person that you're inquiring about here was never clear, never made a decision. Maybe they passed up on a cup that was being offered. So I feel like you had no choice but to pull away your emotions, and you became disinterested in this person's unclear actions, or they were uncertain about you. So it resulted in this connection coming to an end, or you not really being interested in investing in this connection or pouring your energy into this connection because of the uncertainty, not knowing what the future would hold. And obviously this energy wasn't choosing you, so it made you feel like, well, you're not going to continuously pour in your efforts and your energy in someone who isn't clear on you. Let's see if we can get some more before we channel this person. Spirit, can we get some more so that pile number 2 knows that this is the connection that they came here about? So we have the Four of Pentacles. Lots of fours, which talks about stability. So I feel like maybe there was a need to stabilize something here. Feel like something maybe never got grounded. Yeah, there was like an inability to be truthful or get clear. High Priestess and the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like the energy I'm picking up here, if this is your energy, I feel like there was a knowing about what needed to be done in order to move forward. But I feel like the person you're inquiring about here wasn't able to move forward, was maybe hung up on something, and wasn't able to be clear about what they wanted. There was no communication, and I feel like you just kind of had no choice but to walk away, or just not invest anymore in trying to make things work. I feel like this person is potentially still hanging on to this connection, and I feel like there's no need to be guarded anymore, because you're not, I just feel like you're no longer invested here in this connection. Let's pull some more. Yeah, I feel like somebody here was having a difficult time moving forward. Maybe they're holding back from communicating and being honest and providing clarity, and you just couldn't be waiting around here. The Star in reverse. The Chariot. The Two of Wands, and one more Spirit. The High Priestess now in reverse. Okay, yeah, so I keep kind of picking up the same energy. I feel like there was a need for you to move forward and make a decision, a choice here for your future, because the fact is that there was too much that wasn't being communicated with you. You weren't clear about what the intentions here of this person, as far as what they wanted for their future or how they wanted to work together. I feel like you just lost hope and an interest in trying to have to balance things out here in the unknown, because this person was not providing you any information. And I feel like although you don't know what the future holds for you in this connection, or just the future as a whole, it at least is your ability to control your own future without being dependent on something that you have no idea whether it's coming or going, and this person still yet has not been fully communicative about what it was that they wanted, or you feel like maybe there's more information here that they weren't being honest about. There's something about either this person wasn't clear and you feel like they lied about something, or they blatantly lied about something. Therefore, there was no a need for you to move forward and make a new decision. And you lost all interest and hope in trying to work with one side, because we saw the Moon in reverse, the High Priestess now twice, now in reverse, meaning hidden secrets, the Ace of Swords twice in reverse. And maybe this person was very harsh when they said things maybe they didn't mean, but you weren't quite sure if it was the truth or not, and there's a need to move forward. So if this sounds like your connection, I think I'm ready to channel this energy. Now, if this sounds like I'm channeling your energy, then your person might be in another pile, okay, because I don't know who it is that's going to come up here, but I'll channel whatever energies are coming up, and we'll see if we can get any messages before we start the channeling. Way too many spirits. And like I said, I'll be channeling directly from your person, okay? So we have 76 with Death of the Deceitful. Yeah, something here about someone wasn't truthful. So for some of you guys, it was a blatant lie. And the lie could very well be that this person was never clear about what they wanted. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person probably lied. Death of the Deceitful. Yeah, you had to put an end to being in a situationship where you weren't getting the truth. Everything you need too soon. Okay, the number 3. 43. Or the number 7. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. I feel like, yeah, you guys had to pull away here from someone who it was difficult to pull away from because they weren't being clear with you or honest. The Queen. And take matters into your own hands. All right, I have a feeling I'm going to be channeling you in this one here, but we have the Alchemical Wedding. And this is the Fork in the Road, the number 13 or the number 4. Again, with this stability that needed to be realized here in this connection. 13 is also the Death card in the tarot. Something had to end here. The Knight of Swords. The Temperance. Talk about the alchemical wedding. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I have a feeling this is channeling you, but we'll see what energy is coming through. I was really trying to put a real good, honest effort into doing the right thing. I really wanted to show up for you, for myself, to make things work here. I feel like you weren't being honest with me. And I felt like I had to keep guessing. I feel like there was one lie too many, or I just felt shut out of the truth. And I feel like all I really wanted was to share with you, to make things work, to heal, and to help you heal, and to work together. But I feel like you weren't being clear. You weren't able to give me what I needed in order to make it worth my effort. I felt like shit. I felt like the only way for me to feel better was to move away from this. I feel like I gave you the benefit of the doubt when I didn't have to. I feel like it took me quite some time to actually see this for what it's worth. I had to make the decision to move away and choose something else, because many times over I fought for this connection, even though I probably shouldn't have, because all it did was cause me more pain. But I'm taking away the lessons I learned. And the lessons I learned here is that it takes two. It takes two to make something work, not one. I kind of do regret putting in as much energy and time as I did, only because it caused me a lot of pain. But I feel like all this pain I was able to use to move forward with myself and make the right decisions. I understand myself a lot better now. I still feel like there was a way we could have made things work, but it doesn't really matter what I feel. I'm going to answer that. Hi guys, I am back. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I was gone for quite some time, and it was a tree removal guy, and he wants to remove my trees. So we got to chatting. It's still fairly chilly out there today, so I'm a little cold, and I know I was in the middle of channeling this message for you, but I'm not quite sure where I left off. However, I feel like I was channeling you and not necessarily your person here. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. And if this resonated, leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe the tree removal thing here is a sign. My trees are dead, and not that you guys care, but we just moved here not too long ago, and the trees are dead. So the guy wants to remove my trees, and I was hanging on to these trees because they were a little bit green last year, but I know that they're dead, and parting with a tree is never easy. So I feel like I was hanging on to dead weight, and I feel like for this reading, you guys were able to let go of something here that was bringing you down, or at least it was not allowing you to move forward. And I think you guys had to make a decision here to choose yourself and see things for what they are, see things for being clear, and take the control in your own hands to move forward and invest your time towards something that is actually going to pay it forward. All right. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile number 3. If you pick the Picasso Jasper stone right here, beautiful stone, then pile number 3, this is your reading. We will be channeling a message directly from your person. All right, the person you came here about, and I'll be channeling directly from them to you. However, before we get into their channeling, we will ask spirits to help us to pick up the energy of the connection, okay, the connection you came here about, so that you know whether this is indeed your pile. So if you're resonating with this first bit, then this is indeed your pile. All right, so thank you, Spirit, for a clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 3. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap. Okay, phone's ringing. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Interesting. Pile number 2, we had an interruption. Someone at the door. Now we had the phone ring. And generally when there's an interruption like that, it's confirming something for the reading. And I always take the energy around me into consideration when I'm doing a reading. So I just feel like maybe this was a stop-start type connection or a false start. Something didn't quite get taken off the ground. But thank you very much for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. And let us read what this connection is about and how you're potentially feeling, what's gone on with this connection, so that you know that this is indeed about the person you came here about. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Three of Swords. And we also have the Justice. Okay. I feel like there's something here about this connection that I feel there is some sort of lesson here to be learnt in this connection, or there was a heavy lesson that you've experienced in this connection. And I do feel like something still has yet to happen. Like I feel like you're still waiting for, or at least expecting something here to happen. There's a lot of pain here with this Three of Swords, and potentially this heartache is because things haven't quite worked out in the way that they're intended to, or that you feel they're supposed to. There's an energy here of almost a knowing that things are supposed to work out in a certain way, and I feel like they haven't yet. And it's causing pain, and I feel like there's more here, or at least you feel like there's more here that needs to happen or is going to happen in this situation. But because of this pain, you're not quite sure how long this is going to take, or there's a feeling here of being separated from this person. Yeah, I'm feeling a separation here, or an inability to make things happen and move things forward. Let's take a look if we could get some more. So maybe things started off and then they kind of didn't go anywhere. Spirit, can we get some more for pile number 3? What is this energy I'm feeling here? Please confirm this pile for pile number 3. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's something here that ended or wasn't able to start, I feel. But you're unable to move on because this hasn't really ended, but yet it hasn't really started. And I feel like you guys can't really move forward or make the choice to move forward here. This is stalled out. I feel like there's an outside circumstance here as to why this can't move forward. I feel like there's something here Either you guys are at a distance, or this person left for job, school, some reason, something here outside of this connection in which made it difficult for you guys to continue or to proceed in this connection. So I feel like you guys are at a stalemate where things aren't progressing, things haven't moved forward. There's an inability to pick up, but there's also this can't move on or can't let go. Things aren't quite over yet, as far as you know. Let's see if we could see some more. I feel like there's sadness here about not being able to move things forward. The Fool in reverse, the Devil, the Page of Swords in reverse, and we'll pull one more here, two more. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're not able to move away from this connection or move forward. You're still hanging on to something here, but you're not sure if this is the right thing to do or not. You just know that you're kind of hanging on to a situation here, but I feel like there is this energy of not being able to come together. So either you guys are held by other circumstances here that are holding you guys back and unable to commit and actually put in energy and effort together. Could be that your person is finishing out a karmic cycle with somebody else, something else, and you're kind of stuck in this no man's land. And I feel like maybe you guys haven't talked about this, or there's a need to have some sort of communication about where this is going or how to work together or commit to this situation. I feel like you're really like really stuck on this connection. Let's see if we could get some more here. Okay, if I'm picking up your person's energy, then I might be channeling you in this message, but just take whatever resonates. Let's see if we could get some more before I channel about this connection. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Hermit in reverse. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is the energy of somebody is unable to take control of this connection and invest to move forward for you guys to begin. I feel like there hasn't been a beginning in grounding this connection. Maybe it started, but then it never really went to the next level. And there's a need to understand, is there a potential here? Is there a future? And I feel like you've invested a lot of time in mental space considering this, but also, you know, is this person moving on? Is this person also in the same state of mind? I feel like you're questioning this. Yeah, I feel like you're questioning this. Let me see if I can. I was going to put a clarifier here for the Hermit. So we have the Sun in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a painful ending. The Sun is talking about clarity. It is in reverse, delayed. I feel like there is a need that you have to know whether things are going to move forward and progress, if this person's capable of stepping up in the future, or if you should just end this connection and move on, but you're not quite sure where this person stands. So I feel like you're wanting this information, clarity here, whether they're going to be moving forward, whether they'll ever be capable of stepping forward and investing here before you move forward and accept the ending of this connection. But I feel like things have stalled out. Okay, so if this sounds like your connection, then we will start channeling your person And we'll pull some oracles here. Spirit, clear and concise for pile number 3 so we can channel their person's energy. What do they want to tell pile number 3? We have Treasure Island with the number 9. We have Ash. We have the Castle. This is 33. Threes are multiples of 9. All right. What else do we have here? We have something that is never truly yours with the number 27 or the number 9 again. Number 5 here, fear that the light will bring judgment. $28 or the number 10, frog spirit, clear out the clutter. And pull one more of these. And 2 more. Bee spirit, sweet results await. And otter spirit, you are never done. Number 42 and then number 7. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot. Let's put that there. And we have the Page of Pentacles. We have Justice coming out again. And we have the Page of Cups. And I do feel like it wants to come upright. We did see the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in reverse, I believe, for the energy check here. Interesting. Okay. I'll see if there's any messages that want to come forward before I start to channel. No, I feel like there needs to be a channeling. Okay, when we first started this connection, I didn't realize what this would mean to me. And the further we got, I shut down. I think I ruined things here. I ruined things because I wasn't actually picking a side. Sometimes I made you feel like there was a potential and that we had a future and that I was going to provide some sort of stability to this connection. And then when you believed in me, I'd pull away. I feel like my flippy floppy type commitment in this connection resulted in you not really trusting me. I'm embarrassed for how I acted. I feel like I tainted this whole connection. But yet, at the same time, I don't really know that I want to be in a commitment so much. I want to enjoy your company. But there's a lot of stuff I got to deal with on my end. In order to begin with you, I got to deal with my life situation right now. Know that I always think about you. You're always on my mind. But sometimes I just think about how I disappointed you, how I'm not able to show up for you, how sometimes I'm far removed. I feel very distant from you. I feel like you're kind of my guiding light for the future. I hope that in the future we can make things work. I know that in the future you might forgive me for how I showed up. I need to resolve things before I commit to you, because I can't show up the way you want me to. I don't want you to hold this against me, but I do feel like I ruined everything. I feel like you'll probably never look at me in the same way. Maybe one day when you forgive me, we can make a true, genuine start at this. I think about you all the time. I think about what it would be like to be with you. If we could start over, forget everything that's happened in the past. It almost seems like a fantasy, like a dream that I'm having when I think about how happy we could be in the future. But right now, I don't think that I'd be the right fit for you. I have lots I need to resolve. And sometimes I think I'm just making excuses, because if I don't make excuses, then I have to show up in a way that I'm not ready for. I've been hurt in the past. I'm scared I'm going to do the same thing. I kind of have a tendency to look at what won't work, what could go wrong, because of my experience in the past. So I like the potential of knowing that there is hope. But I'm also scared that if I step forward and I ruin it, then I've lost all hope. And then what do I use as a guiding light? I know this doesn't sound very nice, but I feel like I want to use you in order for me to get better, but that's not fair. So it's easy for me just to pull away. I hope we could start anew, but I don't know if we could start anew, because you can't really build anything from ash. But know that in my heart, I see you as my true wish. But you're just too far away from me. I'm not quite there. I'm guarded. And I know that when I move forward, if I move forward, you'll probably be very guarded. But I don't want to think about that right now. I need to focus on myself. I need to clear out some of my karma. I need to balance myself before I can move forward, before I can offer you anything in this connection, before I can be honest and tell you how I was feeling. I feel like I let you down. I feel like I lied to you. I gave you false hope. And I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I hope you don't hold that against me. I do feel you in my heart. But right now, I'm just going to use this as a guiding light to give me hope, so I can make the right decisions for myself right now, and hopefully free myself from all of this. And then one day, I'll be honest. At least I hope. All right, that's what I have here for you guys. Pile number 3. Let me know how that resonated for you. I wish you guys the very best. If this sounded more like your energy, you might want to go check out another pile for your persons. All right, see you soon. Bye.